UC Irvine Osu Club presents Valentine's Interlude in Irvine, the 8th Winter Osu LAN Tournament that takes place in February 2026. There was a record-breaking 35 players signed up to play in the Standard Tournament as defending champion UC returns alongside with ricoel, the spring tournament's runner-up. There's a lot of states representation as Osu Nevada, led by Orngoos, arrives to UC Irvine for the chance to win on their first try. There's also UC, a player from Alabama that moved to Northern California, and BTMC, after missing the spring LAN, returns to UC Irvine for another deep run. Old guard and new guard players such as Young Yu Song, returning from a one-year hiatus, is back to UC Irvine for another strong run, and so many talented players like Crestive, Matthew, RageMuffin, Funky Kong, and among others that are going to participate in this winter standard tournament. Despite the technical difficulties, here is the top 16. As Orange Juice takes first seed, UC will settle with the second seed, and ricoel taking the third seed. Spring 2024 champion Matthew takes the fourth seed, and RageMuffin rounding out the top 5. As you see the top 16, unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to the rest of the pack. This includes Type Diamond, a USC player from Michigan, finishing 19th, BTMC, who sees a sudden elimination as he will finish in 18th place, and Acnom, who is returning after missing the Spring 2025 LAN Tournament, finishes in 17th.
I can get pictures of
The first match we will be seeing is the 8th seed, the Round Table, aka Sandu, taking on Jaren, the 9th seed. The Round Table would begin off this match strong as he takes the first 3 points of the match. Jaren would show fighting spirit, however, as he would provide strong performances on Nomad 2 and Hidden 1 to gain 2 points to be down by 1. But the Round Table was able to hold off Jaren's mid-game surge as he takes the last 2 maps to be able to win this round of 16 match 5-2.
Okay, so apparently one of the other matches is going to TB. We're gonna boot that one up. Hey, Mick, let's fuck it, man.
Oh shit, oh shit. Oh my god. Oh, man, dude. Cheers. I'm sorry, I spent the 450. Yes, Listen! Wait!
That shit was scary, bro. Good job.
You're so scary. You're so good, man.
Holy spin, bro, on the...
So after that, these are your round of 16 match results, as Juicy defeats Matthew to move on to take on RageMuffin.
First,
Next up is our lower quarterfinals matchup between Frecking, a player enrolled in UCLA and from Washington, taking on Zanzibar, 1/3 of the OSU Nevada players that is attending this tournament that are in the bracket stage. So Frecking has gone off to a hot start, going 4-0 in the first 4 maps, but somehow, down 0-4, Zanzibar has made an improbable comeback. How? Zanzibar somehow got 4 straight on his own, including a super close call on Nomad 4 to force a tiebreaker against Frecking.
Players just they do get pretty overwhelmed off the match, going 0-4, and now will find themselves 1 map away from being able to go from a reverse sweep. Yeah, it's just Banjo breaks over that thing that Frecking breaks, but not really. So, and it looks like Zan is going to find a first break, but Frecking is going to find a trade back, and both of them will find drops. So yeah, not looking good, but yeah, not looking good for both of the players right here, but Frecking will find the better benefit out of humiliating defeat against Zanzibar. And as we are seeing the map starting to pick up a lot more. Yeah, it's supposed to be south right now. And oh, both of them breaks! Both of them would find drops, but Frecking will find yet another one. So momentum, even though it's on Zanzibar's side, he is dropping those 100s. It's not, he's only making this comeback even harder, but this break from Frecking, no, that's another trade back. These players, both of them are trading. So you can see those screens. Oh, Frecking will find a drop. And now we can see the lead slowly creeping over to Zanzibar's side. And Zanzibar will take the lead after a nasty chain 100s and breaks from Frecking. Oh no!
Zanzibar did trade back, but Frecking traded right back, so still really neck and neck between these two players, but Frecking finding a more opportunistic business.
Oh no. Oh no.
I think Zanzibar has done it. He's completed a true reverse sweep. Down 0-4, makes the comeback 5-4.
Yeah. This has got to be
Absolute heroics for Zanzibar, absolute heartbreak for Frecking.
Zanzibar has completed the reverse sweep against Frecking as he will win 5-4 and along with many others to advance into the semifinals round. Next up is our lower semifinals matchup between Funky Kong versus Matthew. Funky Kong lost in the upper quarterfinals match against defending champion Nerdcute, and Matthew won his first match of the tournament in the lower quarterfinals, taking down Young Sung 5-3. Funky Kong started off strong in this match, taking the first 3 points off of Matthew. Then Matthew would take his first point over Funky Kong on DT1 before Funky Kong gets his 4th point, which makes it 1 more away from match victory. Then, nearly like deja vu with what we've seen with Zanzibar, Matthew comes back from a 1-4 deficit, scoring the next 3 points to force a tiebreaker against Funky Kong. This is Matthew's 2nd tiebreaker in this LAN, and as we've seen before, Matthew lost his first tiebreaker against Juicy, but can this 2nd tiebreaker fare Matthew's chances better, or will Funky Kong stop Matthew from completing a 1-4 comeback?
see how they both do. Six and a half minute long tiebreaker, so it's a bit of time. $10,000 score in his favor. Oh, but Matthew is going to chain this right there while Funky Kong does not on those touch streams. And that may be what decides the match. Especially in the 1/3 section, Matthew not having a good time at all. Funky Kong, however, still smooth sailing. As I say, that does find him break, but that is a massive buffer, especially given what has entailed. Funky Kong does miss right there, so there is a window for Matthew to come back, but he has to effectively hold on for the rest of the map. Oh, but Funky Kong is going to be finding a lot of chain misses right there. But Matthew misses on... I don't know what it was that he broke on. That is going to be Funky Kong winning at 5-4. Had a bit of a scare while up 4-1, but ultimately able to win on the final map needed. That is going to be Funky Kong in the top 8, as Matthew will have to settle for top 12.
And these are the rest of the lower quarterfinals matchups, as Funky Kong and Crestive will move on from this side of the bracket to the lower finals.
GG. I wish I had this. Rematch picture. Oh, sorry.
360 ain't bad at all. So it's like... It's just the difference in, like, comfort on this kind of stuff. 667. And here we start going into it. Let's see how this goes. Oh, never mind. There was no weird ending pattern. I think, like, the stream pattern that the solo was what I was thinking of. But my goodness. That is 940,000 score for ricoel on Ainane. There is no room for your cute to make it back at this point. 800 combo for ricoel. Only 280, 90, 300 for your cute. So that is going to be a break point for ricoel. Now let's see if ricoel can capitalize on this. ricoel still holding that lead over your cute. And just a really small bit, he will have done it. This is a relatively tamer part of the map, this ending section. So as long as there's no generational collapse, ricoel should be able to consolidate. And it is going to happen. I believe that is a 96.6% FC from ricoel, who has been on fire throughout the past several matches. I believe the previous match, he had 0... But just way too comfortable. The combos are basically dead even. Just that accuracy lead as well as the lead. This is dictating things. So that is going to be an ending this from ricoel, and if that didn't seal already, that does right there. So that is going to be your cute getting his second point on the board, but he still needs ricoel's pick in order to equalize things out. And win! That is going to be a 664,000, most likely close to 700,000, but probably not all the way. Or you're cute on this map against ricoel, just 349k, but also 360k. Oh no, there's just one no. but still quite nice. 600,000 year cube, barely there to reach 300. Still uncertain whether he will reach 300 by the end of this. That is going to be 2 out of 2 upsets in the upper bracket. Would you look at that? Absolute scenes right now. Everyone crowding around ricoel as if he is going to be taking a small victory lap at the end of this one. Applause breaking out for the upset by ricoel over his States Cup captain.
Oh my god. Bro, I feel like Johnny said he could play the lower half right now. Yeah, he did. I had the counter. Bro, it's over. Like,
Meanwhile, on the other side of the upper semifinals, RageMuffin has defeated #1 seed Orange Juice 5-3 to advance to the upper finals, where RageMuffin will take on ricoel to determine who will get the first spot into the grand finals.
I was holding it together. Oh, that's creative. Oh, yeah. I've been doing this all day. Dude, so like, why are you?
While the Standard Tournament are heading into the finals round, where the last 6 competitors are fighting their way into the grand finals, we shall take a detour as we go into the Mania section of the LAN. For the first time since winter 2025, the UC Irvine Mania LAN will be badged as 9 players sign up to participate, fulfilling the minimum 8-player LAN requirement. Headlined by defending champion Minwood Drio 98 and last badge winner Beta Carotene, these 9 players are playing in the winter 2026 LAN. These are the qualifiers results as 52WW will be the lone competitor out of the tournament from qualifiers. And this is a quick rundown of the matches themselves. Now, let's get into the upper finals match between 2 previous champions.
You gotta understand, dude, I'm so fucking tired. You don't understand.
Just some tech difficulties. The rooms were in the wrong setting, so they changed them. So like they made sure it was like fine and dandy to. Yeah, as long as neither of them a break, and then it's like you have this small like score gain reduction until you get to like back to 400 combo, because
these are the lower bracket matches of the Mania tournament. Ryan, who lost against Beta Carotene in the upper semifinals, would win the next 3 matches in the lower bracket to beat Kyoko Sakura, Carrot Dollars, and Beta Carotene to advance into the grand finals against the defending spring champion, Minwoo 3098. Now that the grand finals is set, let's see who will win the Mania Valentine's Interlude in Irvine tournament.
Hey guys, my name's Beta Carotene, and I'm here to commentate the Winners Grand Finals for the Osu Mania LAN. That's gonna be awesome. We got New 3098 and we got Wyron, both very good players, both in the top 50. I think that's what we're going to see for our first pick. Both very respectable scores. Absolutely amazing. A 995k from Manu and a 991k from Wyron. Both very, very good. We see a V1 double S. Only so much of the map left. 100,000 points more to go. And we're seeing the lead close. And just by 0.02%, we'll see Manu take the second point. Wow. Keeping that breezy 99.98. Wyron still has 99.91. I'm not sure if the accuracies are they changed here. The pick is about to end, and we're done. And we find Manu missing at the end. Oh my goodness! Wow, and that's a DDP score with 2 misses. Exactly. Still a similar difference in score between both players. Manu comfortably leading with almost 3,000 points now. And I think we're going to close out our 4th pick of the match with a point on Manu's side. Wow. Still very, very respectable scores from both players. Manu's lead only increasing. We're at a 6k, maybe even a 7k lead now. Now it seems like it's shrinking down again. There's not much time left in the pick. And I think it'll come down to the wire. Just barely. Even with Wyron's advantage at the start, Manu will secure this pick. Wyron's still keeping a steady 99.85. He's been holding that for a while. Okay, there we go. But very respectable consistency on Wyron's side. Oh my goodness. And Manu as well. Both of these scores closing out at both 999. Or sorry, apologies. 996 and 995. Incredible. B1 double S from both players down to the neck. Oh my goodness. And another one. We see Wyron reaching up to that 2,000 combo mark. Manu still holding on very, very well. We do see the lead decreasing just a little bit. The accuracy lead is decreasing, but it seems like we're going to close out here as the map is already over. Incredible to go. Both players still holding on to their Cs. Manu dropping slightly. Wyron also dropping slightly. And it seems as we close out in these last 100,000 points, Manu is going to still have the lead. This might be it with these last holds. And I think we're about to see the end of our grand finals match. Good game to both players.
Oh, I hit the quadruple mini jack. Dude, I shot this.
So now let's get back into the standard brackets as we head on over to the lower finals matches. So in the top 6 you have Orange Juice taking on Funky Kong. After losing against RageMuffin in the upper semifinals match, Orange Juice would sweep Funky Kong by a score of 6-0. Following this, after Crestive advances from the lower semifinals matches, You're Cute, however, after coming up short against ricoel in the upper semifinals match, would go start on his lower run by defeating Crestive 6-3.
Even though he's pretty good.
Yeah, no, it was close. I was pretty surprised.
You're so good at like his act.
Still one ban is all. I think this is our first tiebreaker in quite a long while. Loser will still have another chance. And both players are still entitled to the prize. The prizes that are laid out in front of us at where the TOs are. As I don't know where the hell my water bottle went, I am literally really... The accuracy for ricoel has recovered to the 98% range. Now in one of the harder parts of the map, the Axel stream doesn't catch out anyone. Some of these jump sections do get a bit longer and a bit more harder in terms of the spacing. Another Axel decels a little bit. Bursts and the jumps, and neither player is giving an inch to the other. One-third of the way. Now, let me angle this camera, actually. There's a bunch of people standing on the right side. Oh, but there's gonna be your first break of the map. It's gonna be from ricoel. RageMuffin is now going to try to run away with this. That accuracy is absolutely comfortable. Two-thirds of the way in, as ricoel is going to stumble once more. RageMuffin into the solo. How much more is he able to combo out of this? Way too comfortable into the stream. They both chain miss right there, and out of the jump, both players are just not able to hold a combo after that, but that means ricoel ultimately with the deficit. Not going to catch up for RageMuffin anytime soon unless RageMuffin falls apart in the ending. But it might just be all up and cresting over the 600,000 mark. ultimately going to be winning the winners finals and getting to the top 2. Massive congrats to him, as in this specific matchup. This one is easy.
I saw you pick DT1, I was like, this guy's stupid, I bet. I did. I mean, I was losing both, but like, DT1 was really bad. You know what he had done to us? I definitely felt like today's biggest fool when they were like,
The bracket stage to have a hidden Hard Rock FC on it. Also, that map is a pretty layered on top of the other. That's going to be... As a bunch of people do file in and out in order to get themselves some nourishment. Some Syracuse finds more and more breaks. That is one, but that needs many more. And yet more breaks from ricoel, more breaks from Syracuse. What happens at the last moment? The last spinner. It's 10K, 9K. Can he spin fast enough? Can Eater spin fast enough? No, they will not. Quickly. It is gonna come down to mere inches right here, folks. Just a few thousand will determine it. Who is going to acquire the win? On the last spinner, who gets it? 22,000 points in favor of Syracuse. That is going... First break determines it. And it's going to be from ricoel. Syracuse is going to acquire the entire ending FC. My goodness, buddy. Go through the entire ending, and that is how the match works. Is going to mean the LA County is being eliminated from championship contention. It'll be a match between Riverside and San Diego for the title.
And while the score does not tell out the whole story, JP did earn a very close 6-2 victory over ricoel to advance to the grand finals once again. Let's see if Syracuse has what it takes to beat RageMuffin not once, but twice to be able to become back-to-back UCI LAN champions.
Something must have been happening. He might be on the ramp up. That ramp up may be really, really high because... My goodness, is that Sorely just ballooning more and more? Is finally going to stumble right there with the slider break. Look at that. 800,000 gets through more and more. He's going more, is going to miss on that spacing right there. Not going to close it out. Is going to find more chain misses at the end, but so does Syracuse. 834. He's going through it. My gosh, dude. He hits the entire back half. Not just before that. And so, RageMuffin is going to lose out on... So it's going to be 4-1 in favor of your team. It's going to look to press 400k, which I believe would be a significant improvement over the previous game. I was going to be finding a Sheamus right there, but fortunately, fortunately for him, the drops in the score penalty that it would cause. Happened a few times before. There's that time your Q reset the bracket against Matthew, but Matthew ultimately won. There's the time ricoel reset the bracket against your Q, but your Q ultimately won. And now your Q resets the bracket against RageMuffin.
Yeah! Woo! Nice job.
So your cube was able to take the first set by a score of 6-1 over RageMuffin. As we head on over to the bracket reset, this means whoever wins this next match will become the Valentine's Interlude in Irvine osu Standard LAN champion. So let's see who will become the last winner of this matchup.
Now he will start up 1-0 right now. So he hits it this time around. Is it going to be the FC in match? It is. My goodness. Despite the combo lead. Your Q chain misses. RageMuffin chain misses. It is neck and neck between the two players. RageMuffin misses more, however. Your Q is going to try to hold on as much as possible. The score lead is flickering. Your Q changes some more. What is going to happen in the last seconds? This is the exact same thing as happened to Matthew and Emmerich. At the last moment, RageMuffin is going to take the break point between the two players. 4,400 difference between both players on the map. But the accuracy deficit from your Q is really high. But the miss from RageMuffin is not going to come back fast enough at this point, though. The accuracy is just way too down on your Q's side. And that is going to be the end of the map. Nothing else intensive. So RageMuffin does consolidate it. So that is going to be your Q. Still trailing behind 2-3. But RageMuffin will have the next pick. So there is still the chance that he's able to deny any tie-ups. But your Q will be poised to try compared to your Q. And I think that map is just over right now. There's no combo that RageMuffin can amount in order to win this map that he picked. It is now 3-3, even game. Everyone here basically running on fumes. So yeah, 4-3. Yeah, both of them just keep trading on effectively the same spots in the back half. And into the spinner, it's not going to be enough. Yet again, another game of inches on this map. Yeah, it's not looking likely, but your Q does find a miss, but RageMuffin does not have any combo to his name, and also the accuracy deficit of about 2.5%. Can't break a lot of things. So far, about 50% up on RageMuffin right now. compared to the previous sets, Yurku's just way more comfortable on all of these patterns. That accuracy in particular is just way higher. Yurku not having a good time, but RageMuffin does not have a lot of combo to his own name. So what's it gonna be? Yurku is shaking a lot. Excuse me, sir. Those are a lot of misses. RageMuffin has to combo the rest of the way. Yurku is just not having a good time in this back half. It's like a change of fortune right now. But there's still a lot more to go. Happening. Oh, but RageMuffin missed right there. Next winner since Fiery Rage in 2019, as well as your first ever winner to win the whole thing when starting grand finals from the lower brackets. 6-3, Yurku defeats RageMuffin.
Yeah!
That was such a good match. You guys should stay up for all this.
Oh my god. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I want to go home.
It's massive.
This puts you on the map.
You're amazing, bro.
San Diego finally gets a good rep.
And that will be it for the UC Irvine Osu Club Winter LAN 2026. As I want to say, congratulations to Yurku and Minwood3098 for winning their respective tournaments for Standard and Mania. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for everyone who has been able to show up for this LAN. You guys, regardless of who I talked to, have made this LAN such a very, very memorable experience. We will see you guys next time for their spring LAN in May 2026.
1, 2, 3.
Chat, what's the worst thing I can say on this account? How can I get him banned? How does JP only have 381 followers?
Because he streams once a month, and then he didn't stream at all for break.
You guys need to follow JP, bro. He needs more followers. Can you call Gleek a glink?
Okay, I was gonna do jumping jacks.
Oldest man on earth does jumping jacks? Colorized. Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Okay.
They're making snow angels behind me. Air snow angels, and they're jumping for some reason. Jump.